Welcome to Three Lame Guys. We are three, and we are guys, and we are lame, but what's not lame is our profound love for the franchise, The Real Ghostbusters, and just Ghostbusters in general. So today, on the day of Ghostbusters, that's right, the movie came out June 8th, 1984. We are celebrating by watching one of our favorite episodes. This episode is called The Boogieman Cometh. It introduces a character that may have scarred some of us in our young formative lives. We're going to try to throw some trivia in along the way, but it's basically just going to be commentary on our thoughts as watching this episode as very big nostalgia fans. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel, like the video down below. Leave us a comment, your favorite The Real Ghostbusters episode. Maybe we'll watch it and give it some commentary as well. Here we go!
Subscribe! I like how this sort of like for the show got a little bit of a revamping to the theme song. Not much, but enough.
Yeah. Well, they got a much sassier singer is what they got.
Ghostbusters.
What bothers me sometimes is watching these episodes is that this opening intro animation is like 1,000 times better than some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Themselves.
And I like how in this one, like, they kind of go off the first movie where, like, some of the ghosts didn't look like ghosts. They were, like, creature-esque type of things. Boop. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
They have a gorilla, TJ. They have a gorilla.
We get the intro over again. I forget how this one starts out.
You get a gangster-like ghost named Louie, and he talks like this, me.
Winston can't drive that for crap, man. Like, he just ran into a building.
I like the concept of a ghost driving a truck. Why wouldn't he just fly?
Get out of the way.
Okay, we're on him now. Watch out for the hot dog cart, Winston.
Special props go to whoever finds all the moments where the characters' voices don't match the character speaking. Yeah. That occasionally happens. I don't know if it happens in this episode or not.
He just went, oh.
Got you covered.
You'll never take me alive, coppers. Of course not. You're a ghost. Oh, yeah.
Get him, Egon.
I keep forgetting. And if I'm a ghost, I can do this.
You don't scare us, Louie. Take away those supernatural powers and you're nothing but another 2-bit dead hood.
Oh, just broke his ghost heart.
I like how they gave him a little ghost butt in his ghost tail.
Yeah. Now!
In case you don't get that I'm actually a gangster from the 20s, see?
Another ghost, another dollar.
The hat. It was a real hat.
Let's get it back.
He liked
Listen,
that
we're
hat,
not
TJ.
parsing together the laws of physics on this one, TJ. Let it be.
Wait a minute. Ecto-1 just pulled up. Only Egon got in, and then Ray drove off without the other two.
You know, sometimes you just have to get your exercise and walk back to the firehouse.
Fair.
Possibly not the most appropriate metaphor, Peter, considering our line of work.
Because we're Ghostbusters, Peter.
We're all going Betty by now, so don't let anyone in.
Whatever you say, Dr. Venkman.
Didn't she like one of our videos?
Yes, the voice actress for Janine liked our first and only other Real Ghostbusters watch-along. That episode, we did the pilot episode.
That's right.
You've been sleeping on my pillow again, haven't you?
No. Yeah.
I shared with Jared on Facebook a clip that I saw where Dan Aykroyd's talking about the Real Ghostbusters, And he's like, I can't believe they made Slimer
Yes.
an ally.
You know, the one guaranteed to
He's like, I just saw it as Jim Belushi, or John Belushi, and just like, this was him reliving again. And we called him Onion Head. So now
Yeah.
Onion Head is with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
every time.
I appreciate that he was going to detonate a grenade. to
Blow the
settle
whole
his beef.
firehouse up.
Janine, do you know what time it is?
I know you told me not to let anyone in, but
I'm gonna say this, boys,
qualifies as an
and you don't have to
exception.
qualify any other kind of
Remind me
comment
to pay
with
you
it,
sometime so I
but
can
with
cut your
Janine's
salary.
character, would. Totally would.
Meet Megan and Kenny Carter. They want to hire us.
They want to hire us?
I wish.
Yes,
I wish
Ray.
Our piggy bank.
Well, our usual fee for a standard capture
Yeah.
payment is $1,500.
I wish Egon would like
Make
break
it
down like the tax implications of them being
Keep
hired.
some cookies in
Well, I guess I could
Or
write
the-
up a.
Or the
Estimate?
insurance, like,
Suppose you tell old Winston
well,
what's the
insurance, you have to be over the age of
sir,
18.
It's like this.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the episode where like an insurance agency is finally like, "Well, they're gonna do it. We're gonna insure ghost protection. We have to. This is the market."
He comes out and he scares us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think you kids have got overactive imagination.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. And
Insurance.
Egon blows a gasket here.
It's true. He's there.
Oh, what do you mean he's there? Oh.
Look, ghosts, specters, phantoms, I can believe in. But the boogeyman, that's a little harder.
I say we investigate.
Yeah, draw a line, Peter. You've seen so much weird crap at this
Yeah.
point. Choose not to believe in something.
You want to tell us why you're so hot to take this case, Egon?
Let's just say
It's personal.
It's personal.
Thanks,
I want to
Egon.
blow up a
Thanks
house
lot.
in Harlem.
I hate black people.
Winston's like, I'm here, Egon.
Egon, I'm right here. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Winston.
Sorry.
I hate most black people.
Looks
Egon's not a racist. Egon's not a racist.
Just kidding. Egon is like the one
Rated
person
high
that
turn
tells
on
you like,
activity
I don't really
possible.
quantify race, and you're just like, yeah, totally, I believe that.
Yeah, right?
Like he sees you as like either your value. He
What is
measures
your
you
value?
by value.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'd really give him the estimate.
well, doesn't look like he's there anymore.
I mean, we already know something creepy's about to happen. The music got creepy.
But Peter was wrong.
Never heard of a window in a closet before.
Egad.
Egad! Hello, Egon!
Okay.
It's Pee Wee Herman.
Earn some money.
Hey, Johnny!
Egon, move!
No.
Egon, we'd like to shoot the monster, please.
What?
You know, can I also say, as a child watching this, this episode horrified me.
I mean, he's like one of the few villains I would love to see in a live action film.
Yes, absolutely. You hurt him enough that he ran away. And look at all those burn marks on the door.
Leave me.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah.
We've got to go after him.
No, we don't. Show me where it says that.
We need more equipment.
Not to mention our
that is his role
You don't
in the group,
understand.
TJ.
We can't let him get away. We've got to close
They
up
say
the
every
door.
man, but what they mean is only reasonable, responsible
on
adult.
Who are you?
They're the Ghostbusters, Mom. They came together.
Why does
as a
Dad sound
boogeyman.
like the Black Ghostbuster?
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm Ray Stantz of the Ghostbusters. I'm sorry.
He's got a badge and everything.
What seems to be a Class 7 repeating corporeal entity residing here.
And then we just smash
Or,
cut to
in
them
layman's
in
terms,
prison.
The boogeyman lives in your closet.
I see. Thank you so much for stopping by. Why don't you leave? Now.
That is the politest way I would respond to four grown men
Egon,
being
told
in
them
my
there was a
children's
monster in
bedroom.
their kid's
Oh,
closet.
that's sweet.
We're lucky
Why
they
don't you
didn't
go
have
ahead
us
and go?
arrested.
gotta go back there and find it again.
Yeah.
Wrong.
No,
What we
TJ,
gotta
there's
do
no
is some
guns in
serious
New
thinking
York.
About how to catch this thing.
Just pizza and good times. Am I right, fellow
Since the
New
boogeyman's
Yorkers?
not a
And
ghost,
rats.
Like and
we
subscribe.
can't use the standard traps on him. We'll have to think of something else.
Egon, the boogeyman.
A
said he
non-standard
remembered you.
trap.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
When I
No,
was a child,
I can't talk about it.
The boogeyman would come out of my closet. He's the reason I started investigating the supernatural. I wanted to find a way to stop him.
We just see a
According to this,
flashback
the
of
boogeyman
Egon.
is-
Boogeyman pops out of his closet, is like, hi,
Scared they
and then
are.
leaves, and then
Better
Egon's like,
dice.
I must find and
That's a
destroy
rule.
every supernatural
So,
thing.
when you think about how many kids there are.
The boogeyman is the reason Egon never had a slinky.
Hey, that's it. We can't go back into the Carter's house.
He's straightening it,
We
yeah.
can find another closet that leads to the boogeyman's domain.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Sure. Right on.
Sure.
You were all in
Ray's
on this.
dumb.
Let's just go
What's the
random.
other-
There, oh, we
This
got the
might be
grenade.
Just what we need to seal him up in his own world forever.
I like the way you
Yes,
think,
It
Strax.
just might work. Unfortunately, not every child's closet leads to the boogeyman.
We can adjust the PKE meters to pick up potential vibrations.
Okay, what are we waiting for? Let's do it.
You guys get it together, okay? I'll be back.
Winston's like, oh, hell
Where
no.
are you going?
I got some friends to check up on.
Okay.
Listen, cracker. No, all right, Winston. I was just asking a question. Shit.
Whoa, calm down, Winston. I'm down.
Now I need to ask you about your car insurance.
The Real Ghostbusters will be right back.
Oh crap, we're back.
Doesn't this all boil down to, like, if you don't believe in him, it doesn't exist at the end of it? Oh, no, you don't, sucker!
Through the window.
TJ, we're not questioning the physics.
Leave the physics out of it. That guy needs braces.
I was gonna say I do like how the boogeyman is like the closest representation of like the traditional devil character you can get.
Yeah.
But there is an episode where they actually go against the devil, so
I think maybe I'll just hang around.
there's actually like 2 episodes that are implied. One very strongly. The other one is the baseball game with Winston, where it's kind of alluded to that maybe the umpire is the devil.
I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys,
Or maybe
but
God.
spending
I don't
all night
know.
looking in
I'm not
closets
sure.
for the boogeyman is not
Get
the
off
way
my
I
back,
make
religious
myself.
people!
It's obvious that the boogeyman picks his victims very carefully. Not all
Obvious.
closets have portals in them.
I mean, he's went back to the same children over and over again. I don't know if that's a good
Remember what
deduction
they
to
used
make.
say about the mountain and Muhammad?
No.
No, we're not allowed to
surprised.
talk about Muslim
If we
religion.
can't get to the boogeyman, then why not bring the boogeyman to us?
Huh? No? Not in here either.
So it becomes a religious war.
Well,
Hey,
we've
seen
now
just
started a
about every
jihad.
apartment for rent in the city and we haven't found it.
There's one more we haven't tried.
What?
A crack den.
1500 for this place in this neighborhood? You have to be out of your mind. A karate expert would be afraid to live here.
We'll take it.
You have a proton pack.
Yeah, just shoot her. There are people now that would probably love to have this crap apartment for
$1,500, yeah.
Hey, the boogeyman's a pretty sharp cookie. This has got to look real if we're going to fool him into opening up for us.
Here's some toys.
These will help create the proper ambience.
Wow!
Why did Egon
It's
automatically get
Dopey
8 foot
Dog.
tall?
I used to have one of these.
We've only got one problem. We need someone to sleep here tonight who can pass for a child. Someone whose
Ray.
thoughts, actions, and
A
general state of
child.
mind are identical
Ray.
to, say, a 6-year-old.
Ray.
Something I can do for you guys?
Did I poop
Oh,
my
yeah,
pants?
Ray. Oh, yeah, Ray.
Remember, as long as you're unafraid. it
Put
can't
these
hurt you.
jammies on, Ray.
I want a glass of water.
Here, now go to sleep. What?
Tell me a story.
For those of us with kids, this is very accurate.
Once upon a time, there were 4 Ghostbusters who had a job to do, only they couldn't do it because one of them wouldn't go to sleep. The end.
My, you're an ugly child.
What have we here? A rather large toddler?
Quit talking about my weight, everyone.
It's all over.
I'm not fat, I'm just big boned.
He wants to play rough.
Full stream, now! Drive him back through the portal!
That's what I say when I wake up to pee, TJ.
It's what I say at the end of a hot date that goes really well.
We got to go after him!
We gotta drive it back through the portal, baby.
I'm going full stream.
I'm going full stream. Take that for however you want to, audience.
That's a callback to the Ghostbusters movie where he says he'll see him on the other side.
This guy makes a great boogeyman.
This place is weird. Where is it? I mean, where are we?
Jersey.
This is the Boogeyman's realm. A sort of in-between place that opens into children's rooms all over the world.
Some would call it Michael Jackson's property.
The closet. Pretty sneaky.
Okay, let's get real here. How do we find this guy?
You were foolish to follow me.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Was that one of the moments? Was that Peter that said that? I wasn't paying attention for just a sec.
I was
Winston's
trying to
voice.
I was trying to think of a Michael Jackson is the Boogeyman reference, and I couldn't make one, so just was kind of.
Can you imagine him doing Michael Jackson?
This is my favorite song of the Real Ghostbusters, and it was used a whole bunch, but it turns out that was very illegal of them to do because they only paid to use it in this episode. So now all the remastered and re-edited copies of all the episodes have this song removed except for from this episode.
Don't worry, citizen. That's a 25-year-old man. Go get him, Ghostbusters! Sorry for my small stature. I look like a child.
We'll handle it. You go back to sleep.
Also, your wife has a nice rack.
There he goes! Blast him! Come on, shoot blast!
What the fuck just happened, Henry?
I'm never doing ketamine again.
That's the last time I smoked weed with Willie Nelson. I do like the Boogeyman's realm though, with the upside downness of it all.
Layman's opinion, Egon, but this isn't going exactly as we planned, is it?
No. After these Cobra,
He's
what
gonna
happened?
find you.
This is the Boogeyman's domain. He can use
Yes.
it against us.
What happens if we blast this thing with our particle beam?
So this is like my complaint with like Freddy Krueger's world and stuff like that when they go fight him in the dream realm, is why doesn't he just kill them? Like why doesn't he just set it up to where they automatically die because he controls all of this place?
Ow!
Because it's a kid's cartoon, Cack. Alright, thanks.
We can't be killing people.
I mean, a lot of people do die in the Real Ghostbusters. They just don't really linger on it a whole bunch.
Turn it into fireworks.
Why not?
Fair enough.
Egon,
Okay.
can you use your PKE meter to track the boogeyman?
Too much
Well, let's go.
supernatural
Yep.
in this place. I can't zero in on him.
We'd better do something about him fast. We might not be so lucky next time.
There's only one way to destroy the Boogeyman. You have the ghost bomb I told you to bring, Ray?
Grenades.
Right here.
No.
Power to do any real damage to this place.
You're always telling me to bring it, Egon. I'm really worried about you.
Before we do anything, let's find someplace more solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those assholes have a bomb!
Let me get this
Where'd
straight.
they-
We're hooking our proton packs up to the bomb to provide the necessary power?
Correct.
Correct.
Resulting hyperspatial
I am
implosion
jihading
might
the
just seal off
Boogeyman's
the
lair.
Boogeyman's realm forever.
Then let's say, let's get
I took
moving.
to
Boogeyman
heart
shows
your
up all
Muhammad
over.
reference, Peter.
Thanks, Winston. We
Peter, I'm gonna need you to put on this vest.
Okay, this is it.
Read these words and storm that door yelling them. I like, through all this, I like the fact that the Boogeyman has a bow tie.
Run.
He's also got a very
Bow ties are cool.
balls-like chin.
doing what's
Yeah.
Starfleet.
A Starfleet is a reference to the Star Trek Wars.
You won't scare me again.
After I finish with you, I'll deal with the Carter children.
Oh,
We don't
that's
know
gonna
those
make
white
Egon
guys.
mad.
Put an end to your so-called heroes.
We've got to help.
We like the black one, not that one.
We're scared he can get us.
If we're
We've got
scared,
to be
yeah.
brave. Come on.
Let's go kick him in the shin. Marbles
Here
or
and
grapes?
now, Boogeyman.
Marbles, marbles.
No more scaring little boys and girls. Not
That was an unintended joke.
Let me get my bag of grapes.
You look stupid. Your head's too big. And you've got
You got little
It is.
goat balls.
It is too big.
Kenny, get out of here.
Your breath smells like ass.
Whoa, cloven feet can't walk on marbles too well.
Run,
Especially
hurry,
marbles
you've only
look
got
like
seconds left.
grapes.
You sounded very much like Shaggy. With like grapes, dude.
Whoa, take that, Boogeyman boy.
Leave the children.
Zoinks,
It'll
dude.
help
He
slow
couldn't
them
even
down.
walk on them marbles. And then they had to mortgage Ray's house for a fourth time to buy new proton packs.
Oh yeah, those probably aren't cheap, huh?
I would think not.
What was that?
That, Mrs. Carter, was the
Ketamine.
man going bye-bye.
The portal is sealed. The Boogeyman's realm has been closed off forever.
For that closet, yo.
Looks like we owe all of you an apology.
No. for
Looks like
all
you owe us
closets.
$1,200.
Sleep well.
I would love that. They dropped the bill on us.
Looks like we owe you an apology. No, you owe us $15,000.
I could sleep for a couple
We've had to
nights
add tax rates to all the states we pass through. on
New
our trip to
York,
capture
New
the
York.
document.
It's yeah, you know, I don't make the rules. IRS is mean.
Out of their closets anymore.
Not to
I
mention,
gives you a warm
they're also
glow.
running a deal on proton charging.
Capture and storage of the beast.
We know you're in there.
Come out with your
And that'll be
I bet it's
4
Slimer.
Shoot
Yep.
him.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Peter's gonna try it.
Let me blast.
Winston
I
just
mean
told
it.
Peter
I'm
to,
talking
and I quote,
straight.
chill out.
This ghost is toast. Let go of me.
All right, that was the Real Ghostbusters. That was the Boogeyman Cometh, and we're gonna go with. We hope you enjoyed this. Again, give us a subscribe, give us a like. Go check out the rest of our content. We watched another Real Ghostbusters episode before this. Go check that out. And we will see you on the next one. Bye!
Adios.
I hope they do the Deke thing. I like that. Yeah, Dick!
Dick. Sony, shit, we'll get sued for that one.
Don't let me hide.